we rolled 11 and Sagittarius. We could be dealing with, never thought of about it as the 12 months of the year, but 11 Libra, or 11th month, which is also for Sagittarius. So, or you could be dealing with justice. At the top of the reading, we have something about a message. In the heart of the situation, we have 6 of Wands, some sort of public victory. I'm getting over, this is the card of the Lord of Shortened Force, so over some sort of limitation, some sort of prison, really. I mean, could be a curse. There's many ways that this could occur, and then once we start thinking negatively, like we become our own self-prophecy. So you've had victory over this. Adds up to 14 Sagittarius again. Clarified by the Emperor. Emperor is clarified by apotheosis. So what I'm getting off of that card in particular is it seems like you've gotten victory over perhaps an authority figure trying to keep you in some sort of prison. But it does look like you've ascended past that. Because this talks of transcendence, right? And spiritual evolution. So whoever this was that trying to keep you imprisoned, you've had victory over. And the challenge, we have the High Priestess. Clarified by the Guardian card. You know, at first glance, when I saw this card, before I read it, it just looked to me like a woman walking forward. I didn't realize that she's facing us and she's standing in the doorway. Guardian. And that's actually what the High Priestess is ultimately doing. She's at the second Sephira, where duality begins, and beyond that screen is the ineffable, right? So she has the secrets, kind of like the Sphinx or whatever that stands as a guardian. And if you do not have the wisdom to proceed, you are the guardian. So in the challenge, you are the challenger. Clarified by the Lover's card. It's funny. So even though this is an angel, this also stands for the angelic realm, right? So God, in a way. And again, we've got the 2 pillars. equals to 8, feminine strength. I am getting a very deep partnership with this. I don't believe that she has or needs a partner. Everything is 3 in physicality, right? So by the time we come down into the 6th Sephira, in the middle of the whole tree of life, this card was clarified by ordeal. In the journey of life, like, there are things we desire, and there's obstacles, there's a whole mess of things to consider, or else it wouldn't be worth doing. So it's kind of like beyond duality, everything has the possibility of existing. The concept of a good steak or a cup of coffee, but you have to come down into physicality to have it, right? So it's gonna sound really weird, but this is what I'm getting. So basically, in a way, the gods indulge through us the things that they cannot themselves have, right? And it's interesting that adds up to 8. Clarified by the Page of why do I keep calling him that? The Page of Wands. So this was clarifying the contract, this card. The Page of Wands is known as the Explorer, so it's encouraging you to explore, basically, to go out into this journey that's, you're gonna have to stare down your snakes. It's gonna be a whole epic movie, but it starts with starting on the journey. And okay, so in the subconscious, we have the 6 of Pentacles. You could be thinking about getting paid. When you're this young, usually you don't have to worry about a whole lot, but at some point you have to start accumulating to move on to the next step, right? It's just currency or energy currency in the subconscious. In the heart of the situation, you have a victory over imprisonment, and it looks like you've broken through. So in the subconscious, you're thinking about success, getting paid, getting fair pay, and there's been some sort of breakthrough, and you're thinking practically about it. She is nurturing that pentacle. This was the idea. This is what was necessary.